Hello, my name is Joy, and welcome to my Wednesday evening book club. I was first introduced to the concept of reality creation and mindset work honestly years ago when I was a kid. I was a competitive swimmer, and we would do something called mental tapes on Wednesday evenings, where we would sit and we would envision our race. And it was really interesting because some of us were able to basically visualize our entire race and then go at the next meet, swim that exact time. I swam competitively for 16 years, and I always did this throughout college. And it really started, it made me believe that there was really something going on with visualization. And then how can I take this not just from swimming, but into my everyday life? And then kind of following this trajectory, I was introduced to a lot of new thought literature and ideas, right? Manifestation, which is basically reality creation, etc. I was really interested in religion in college. I studied a lot of world religions, philosophy as well. Again, this is about the time that I start coming across books like The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn, or stuff by Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, etc. So I've also watched a lot of content on platforms such as YouTube in regards to Neville Goddard, law of assumption, manifestation. And I think that there are a lot of great creators out there. But one thing I've noticed is that they're always telling their audience their interpretation of these texts, right? Sometimes you'll also notice they parrot other creators almost exactly verbatim. And I finally came across actually the written work of Neville Goddard. And I bought the book, and reading through it, I realized the value of these books as primary sources and not relying on other people's interpretation to tell me what to think. So my goal in this book club is to read directly to you from the primary source, and then rather tell you what it means or what you should believe or how to interpret it. We can discuss it together in the comments section, right? And we can actually discuss, we can share, we can learn together and benefit from it directly. So I will post a chapter, only one chapter at a time, every Wednesday, and then we'll have a group discussion about it. If you actually own the physical text, that's awesome. Please feel free to read along with me. If not, that's no worries. I will be reading aloud to you. I also have always just enjoyed being read to, so I thought this would be nice. When I was younger, my mother would always read to me as a kid, and I found it really relaxing, really serene, and it always put me in a really good mood. So I also kind of want to give that to you as well. So I hope you find this beneficial. I look forward to engaging with you and hearing from you, what resonates with you, success stories, etc. And I look forward to build basically a community around some of these texts and an open-mindedness to what the author is trying to convey. As a bit of a disclaimer, in no way do I believe that manifestation or the law of assumption negates any form of structural violence, right? Structural violence is very real. There is a lot of bigotry in the world, and I do think that it is our duty also to one another as a society to uplift others and reform structural violence. Nor do I know a lot of these texts also touch on illness. I don't think anybody manifests an illness, really. I think there is stuff that's generally out of our control, but I think really how we deal with circumstances comes down to our mindset and our mentality, and our ability to persevere really comes from our head. So for me, what these texts have done is they've really increased my self-concept and also my ability to kind of persist in the face of adversity and not give in and be a victim to circumstances, but to persevere and genuinely kind of create the life that I have envisioned for myself. It's forever a process, but it is a fun process. I think once you kind of get into it and you really understand what's going on behind the scenes and how to do it. So this is my little introduction video, and I look forward to reading to you and to hearing from you as well. So I'm sending my love always. Follow along and let's do this together. Ciao.